Gary, you were very disappointed on Tuesday. Does that sort of lift as you look forward, or do you need some points on the board before that sort of all sort of the mood lifts and everything changes again?
Obviously, we're all down after the game, and then we talk about it. Today's our review day, and so we'll talk about it again. We'll see, what it is that we have to help the players with, as far as making their best game come out more often, because we've got a little bit more potent in our attacks, if you like, and of course we've got to stop letting in goals as well. So there's a couple of things we have to talk about. We've got to talk about midfielders that are not quite creating enough, but also not stopping their midfielders having shots. So there's a lot of things we have to talk about and improve on. So I see it a little bit that we've got to talk. Our main thing is there's players with ability here. They've got ability, but at the moment they're not showing the ability to be able to show their ability. Do you understand that?
I think I do. Does that, and your experience?
Explain it.
Well, go on then. Yeah, go for it.
Let's say you're a striker who needs to score goals, then you need to make sure that you get into the areas to show that ability, and then you've got to make other people play the right ball at the right time. That is their strength, i.e. if they're passing the ball, they need to create chances. They've got to get into forward areas, whether it be with a dribble or a run, and then a pass to them, and then they're in the area where they can show their ability. At the moment, that they don't seem to be in the right areas to show their ability.
And can your experience help the players bring that out in their games?
Well, you've got to spot it first, yeah. I can help them bring it out. What you can do is show them on the DVD today, and you say, can you see what I'm saying? Because why are you, as one of the strikers, in this position at this moment in time, when if you was in that position, we'd have been more likely to have got a goal and you to have had a shot. So it's showing them and asking them why were they in that area, and they'll all say, they thought they was doing the right thing at the time, but we've got to show them that there's other options, especially when you're chasing a game, especially when you're chasing the league points, if you like. They've got to start being a bit more potent, so we've got to help them with that.
And you talked about people taking responsibility. Of course, fans, not so much a duty, but I suppose they've got a big role to play in everyone sticking together. You're back at home this week after 2 away games as well.
Well, one thing I've learned over the years is that you can't make fans do anything. They'll obviously do what they feel that they want to do, and some will see it through right to the end, giving fantastic support. Others will give support when we win and a little bit critical when we lose. Of course, that's human nature, and we understand that. And some are just miserable anyway. Not too many of them, because I think over the weeks and the last couple of seasons we've had fantastic support, and we have created a bond that should last a little bit longer than normal, sort of thing. So hopefully now's the critical time, because now's the time, as you say, we do need to stick very closely together and support the lads in everything we do, and then worry about it and moan about it at the end of the season if it hasn't worked out.
And is this a difficult team for you to pick this week?
Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. You're wrestling with the continuity of what you're trying to do. The problem is if you throw in a different team to the next game every week, you're not going to get any of that continuity. So I don't think it's a wholesale change thing. Sometimes it might need to be one or two for whatever reason, and it's more going to be that than wholesale changes.
Yeovil.
But then I've told you too much already.
Rightio. Yeovil, obviously, your connections are well known. How different is the experience of playing them here at Cheltenham rather than going to Hewish Park?
I think Darren's got them working hard wherever they play. I don't think they're home form is any better than their away form necessarily. But of course, when you've got home advantage, the advantage is your crowd, and the positive support that a positive crowd give you is worth a goal. Always, any manager will tell you that. Any player will tell you that, because if they know that there's a positive support behind them, and if they make a mistake, it's, don't worry about it, keep it going, blah blah blah. Then they're not going to go sink into a shell during the game. Which, funny enough, our boys didn't sink in shells last couple of games. They were out there, but it's just that ability that we talked about that's got to come out.
Injuries, illness, any problems there? Danny Wright back well again?
We got to see about him today, so we're just going to I haven't had the full SP on him just yet, so we hope so. We hope so, because somebody like Dan you need around the squad.